Engineers are hardworking, they're persistent, they're creative and innovative.
In the world where everyone is a consumer, you're one of the very rare people that are creators.
Engineers make literally everything. We make roads, we make your refrigerator, we make bridges, we make the Statue of Liberty.
Our work really does make a difference. We provide service to hospitals, to firefighters, to communities, to families.
Engineers make the things that make the world a better place.
When I grew up, I had no idea that I would be doing half the things that I'm doing right now. Here at NASA Goddard, we send satellites to space to take pictures of the moon, the sun, stars, the earth, and different planets. What is cooler than that? Absolutely nothing.
The thing I like the best about being an engineer is that no day is the same. I get to be really hands-on, I get to take tools apart, I get to put them back together, I get to go outside and use them.
I had the opportunity to literally run a chemical plant. Our company makes a catalyst that is used in refineries to break down crude oil into oil that can go into your car so that you can get to soccer practice or school safely.
As a network engineer, my main job is to bring in fiber, which is the path line that allows your Facebook, your email, your text to work. And as an engineer, I have to decide what is the best route to bring fiber into a building so the connectivity could actually be turned on.
Any water that you get from your house, you get it from a really big pipe. At Pure Technologies, we take care of those. That way you always get water.
When we're in a pipe, we look for different defects all around, and then we also listen for different noises that can mean a bad pipe.
The way I became interested in engineering, I was always curious about how electronic devices worked. My very early days, I remember taking apart radios in order to look at the different devices. How does this amalgamation, these different components, we put them together and they do something?
My dad has always been a really handy guy. And I remember when I was 8 years old helping him hang drywall when he was refinishing the upstairs of the house. So I've always been involved with power tools since I was a little kid.
This is a book that I made back in middle school showing the different parts in my life, and there's this one page that I look at now and it reminds me of why I wanted to be an engineer even as a little girl. There's something that I wrote here, my favorite subject is math. And another sentence, my favorite game is to play on the computer. And it was just games and just exploring, and that's me on a big computer.
First, I actually wanted to be a pro soccer player, but I also decided that I should have a major in chemical engineering. I had people that suggested that I should either choose soccer and an easier major or choose chemical engineering and not play soccer anymore. And that just fueled the fire. I am a bit stubborn, so that just made me want to do it even more.
I come from Ecuador. I grew up there until I was 8 years old. When I came to this country, it took me around 4 years to frankly understand what people were telling me. I felt very lost in school. My advice to anyone that's an immigrant is just never to give up. You can become whatever you want to be.
We need kids to be engineers because technology is always changing. There will always be the need for new designs, for better designs, and for new problem solvers for all of the new technology that's constantly changing.
Science is literally for everyone. Me personally, I have issues with taking standardized tests, but I know several examples of my colleagues who were failing in everything regarding school. And somehow they found a way to say, this is what I want to do, and I'm going to figure out how to do it.
Do the best you can at everything that you do. Find something that you enjoy and go for it. And ask questions. Question everything, because that is a great way to learn.
If you want to be an engineer, maybe ask your parents or your teacher or someone at school about local engineering resources and activities like science clubs, robotics competitions, just do puzzles, play with Legos, be curious about your environment and what's going on around you and how things work.
Dream big. The future could be completely different than what it is now. We could be walking around with anti-gravity suits. I mean, that could be a reality if you dream it. So you need to have the vision to see something that doesn't currently exist today and then march toward that vision.
Anyone can be an engineer all around the world. Doesn't matter what language you speak, what gender you are, what your background is, your ethnicity. Anyone can be an engineer if you put your mind to it.
Engineers look like me.
Engineers look like me.
Yo soy una ingeniera.
Engineers look like you.
Ingenieros se ven como tú.
Engineers look like you.